Good morning, mathematicians. This is lesson 10, all sorts of denominators. This cool down is about the sum of fractions. We are to find the value of 4/5 plus 2/7. Now, when I look at 4/5 and 2/7, I know that I cannot convert 4/5 to anything with a denominator of 7. That won't work. I also know that I cannot convert 2/7 to anything with a denominator of 5. So this strategy is not my strategy for these questions. I'm going to get rid of this to give me some workspace for a strategy that will work. What we have found to be true when you have all sorts of denominators is to think about the 5 and to think about the 7. So here I have 4/5 plus 2/7, and I've actually written them vertically. You don't have to write them this way, but I like to do it this way because I am now going to multiply 5 by 7. And because I'm going to be multiplying my denominator by my 7, I know I'm going to have to multiply my numerator by my 7 as well. So I'm going to be multiplying 4/5 by this fraction of 1, 7/7. Now I'm going to do a similar thing here on the bottom. I'm going to be multiplying this 7 by this 5. And whatever I do to the denominator, I'm also going to do to the numerator. So I'm going to multiply 2/7 by the fraction of 1, 5/5, or 5/5. And in this way, we know we're not actually going to change the value. We're just going to create an equivalent fraction because 7/7 equals 1. And 5/5 equals 1 as well. Anything times 1 equals itself. So we're not changing values here. That's why this strategy will work. And we will create an equivalent fraction. So notice, boys and girls, when I multiply fractions, we've already done this. I know that 5 times 7 will give me 35. And I know that 4 times 7 will give me 28. So I now know that 4/5 equals 28/35. I have an equivalent fraction. We're going to do the same thing down below. We know that 7 times 5 gives us 35. Look, common denominators. And we know that 2 times 5 gives us 10. So now we know that 2/7 equals 10/35. That is how we can work with all sorts of denominators. Okay, boys and girls, now we can add. I'm going to keep them written vertically since I've started my work that way. I know that 28/35 plus 10/35 is going to give me 38/35. And notice, boys and girls, in this way, we have found our answer for number 10. We have found that 4/5 plus 2/7 equals 38/35. And notice I solved it actually by writing those vertically, multiplying by the other denominator so that we arrived at our common denominator of 35. Boys and girls, that finishes out this lesson 10.